Oh, shout out to Lucario Miles. Let's get it.
Is you have enough game to tell her what you want. You say, hey, I want you to wear.
He's breaking down what game is because a lot of people think it's trickery or manipulation. But here, let's listen to Miles speak on it.
Blue dress. Now, if she shows up to the, let's just say you get to the spot early and you see her from the doorway and she's walking in and she's wearing a pink dress.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a heavy game, you tell the bartender, let me settle up real quick. And by the time she makes it to you, you ignore her and start walking out of the venue.
Right.
Yep.
That is.
That's true. So what he's stating is that the fact that when you ask the woman to wear a specific outfit and et cetera, the heavier your game is, the more strict you are on your standards, on who you are on your program. He's preaching because that is true. Because when you don't have a heavy game, which is what a lot of times I was lacking, oh man, you will bend your rules, and that is not a man. A man would never bend his rules based on the looks of a woman, based on the appearance. Because remember, faith comes by hearing the word of God, not by seeing what's in front of us. Because what's in front of us also is not really the final destination. So we already know we are more than conquerors. So we all know that we already won the battle. So if we already know we won the battle, then everything in life is meant to go according to our purpose, which is for Christ. This is deep. So let's get into exactly what Miles was saying again.
Like, that is fucking game right there.
Mm-hmm.
You act like you don't even see her because you told her to wear a blue dress. She wore a pink dress.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Even
That's
acknowledge her fucking presence because she didn't listen to your game.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because game is not about controlling a woman. Game is about you knowing what you want and finding the women that are going to be a part of the fucking program.
Right.
That's true.
I see what
So let's go back to the last part what he was stating.
Her fucking presence because she didn't listen to your game.
Right. Exactly.
Because game is not about controlling a woman.
See, game is not about controlling a woman. So anybody that thinks game is about like this trickery or things that are manipulating and controlling, hell no. Game is just like how God does his children. We give you free will. You can rock this way or not, and if you don't, cool. If you do, cool. And let's proceed.
Game is about you knowing what you want.
Wow, listen to that. Game is about you knowing what you want. So, what type of car do you want? Do you want to be 58 340i like I do? Do you want to upgrade and modify your Civic Si to a point where you modify it that it looks totally different than most people, like I do? Do you want to put a K series engine, boost it with different axles, modify it so much that it's to the point where it's fully customized? You gotta know what you want. That's game. Do you know what you want out of this girl when she comes into your life? Do you already know that you're having a woman to be vetted to be a girlfriend? And if she doesn't do this and that, then she can't even get close to the girlfriend level. That's what they stated. I'm telling you, these dudes know what they're talking about.
Finding the women that are going to be part of the fucking program.
Wow. Finding the women that are going to be a part of the program. So, look, it's just you're going to run into a lot of ones that don't become a part of the program. But it's going to be a lot of those that do. So, that's what game is.
Right.
I see what
Man, shout out to Miles and Lucario. They always preach so well on things that evolve of how to elevate your mindset as a man. Although I would love, of course, if they did it from a biblical perspective, but it's like, look, maybe God will, and it will start, because that would save even more lives. But you know what? Shout out to both of them. As we know in this stream, the game is gonna save lives in all areas. Picking the right woman could literally bless you. Picking the wrong woman could literally curse you. Pretty much allowing the wrong or right woman in your life could do a right or left turn of good or bad out of your life. So you really get to choose because you are allowing it. She not forcing you. You allow it. So let's not allow. Game definitely does save lives. I don't know what certain people try to act like it don't. And even Solomon, I'm pretty sure he could have told you for himself. He could have used more wisdom in game. You can't get big at it. You got to be a student.